You are now entering the podcast studio of Curse Chronicles, episode The Led Zeppelin Curse, A Deal with the Devil. Welcome to Curse Chronicles, the podcast where we explore history's most chilling curses, mysterious legends, and the darkest stories that haunt our past. I'm your host, Sandra Pink, and today we dive into one of the most intriguing curses of the legend of the Led Zeppelin curse, A Deal with the Devil. It's a long-standing theory that suggests an eerie pattern of misfortune and untimely deaths. Here's how our story begins. The Led Zeppelin curse, A Deal with the Devil. Led Zeppelin is one of the greatest rock bands of all time, but their fame was followed by a series of tragic events that fueled speculations about a curse. Rumors claim the band made a deal with the devil for fame and fortune, an idea tied to their fascination with the occult, mysterious tragedies, sudden deaths surrounding them. So, was Led Zeppelin cursed, or was it just bad luck? Here's the full story. The rise of Led Zeppelin, 1968-1975. Formed in 1968, Led Zeppelin quickly became the biggest rock band in the world, known for their blues-infused hard rock style. Groundbreaking albums, Led Zeppelin IV, House of the Holy, physical graffiti, mystical, otherworldly lyrics, wild lifestyles filled with drugs, sex, and excess. By the mid-70s, they were untouchable, selling out stadiums worldwide and becoming richer than royalty. How the curse began. The occult and Jimmy Page's obsession with Aleister Crowley. Rumors of a deal with the devil stemmed from Jimmy Page's obsession with Aleister Crowley, an infamous occultist and self-proclaimed Satanist. Page bought Crowley's infamous house in Scotland in 1970, a mansion supposedly cursed with dark energy. Zeppelin's Zozo Symbols, 1971. On the Led Zeppelin IV album, it was full of occult references. It was rumored that Page convinced the band to make a Faustian pact, trading their souls for fame and fortune and power. Of course, there's no proof of this, but things took a darker turn soon after. The fall of Led Zeppelin, tragic events and deaths, 1975-1980. Number 1. Robert Plant's near-death experience, 1975. In August 1975, Robert Plant and his family were involved in a horrific car crash in Greece. Plant was badly injured, nearly losing his leg. The band was forced to cancel their tour as Plant spent months recovering. This was the first major setback for Zeppelin. Number 2. The death of Robert Plant's son, 1977. On July 26, 1977, Robert Plant's 5-year-old son suddenly died of mysterious stomach virus. Plant was devastated and later said, "I lost my boy. I didn't want to be in Zeppelin anymore. I didn't want to be anywhere." Many believe this was the most tragic moment of Plant's life and a sign of the Zeppelin curse. Plant seriously considered quitting the band, but Zeppelin pressed on. Number 3. John Bonham's death and the end of Led Zeppelin, 1980. By 1980, Led Zeppelin was struggling with tensions were high and extensive drinking was taking its toll. On September 24th, 1980, John Bonham, Led Zeppelin's drummer, started a massive drinking binge. He drank 40 shots of vodka in one night and choked on his own vomit in his sleep. The next morning he was found dead at age 32. This was the final blow. The breakup. The band immediately fell apart without Bonham. On December 4th, 1980, Led Zeppelin officially broke up. Their statement read, "We wish it to be known that the loss of our dear friend and the deep sense of undivided harmony felt by ourselves and our manager have led us to decide that we cannot continue as we were." This solidified the Zeppelin curse in rock history. The band achieved legendary success, but lost everything in the end. Was there really a curse, coincidence, or something darker? The pact with the devil theory is fueled by Jimmy Page's Crowley obsession and Led Zeppelin's string of tragedies. But in reality, drugs, alcohol, and the pressure of fame were major factors in their downfall. Still, the timing of their tragedies is eerie, leading many to believe Zeppelin paid the ultimate price for their success. What happened after Zeppelin? Robert Plant had a successful solo career, but never reached Zeppelin's height again. Jimmy Page remained reclusive, avoiding questions about the occult. John Paul Jones stayed out of the spotlight. John Bonham's son, Jason Bonham, became a drummer and played Zeppelin reunions. Led Zeppelin's legacy remains untouchable, but the mystery of their curse still lingers. My final thoughts. Whether you believe in the Zeppelin curse or not, the band's story is one of incredible heights and devastating lows. Their music remains legendary, but the shadow of tragedy still haunts their legacy. And that brings us to the end of this episode of Curse Chronicles. What do you think? Is the Led Zeppelin curse a deal with the devil real or just a coincidence? Let me know your thoughts by reaching out on all social media or leaving a comment. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Remember, stay curious and, as always, beware of curses from the past.